I think we can start. So, I want to use this opportunity to welcome everyone to Crypto Attack. Today, we have an AMA presentation with SNAPMUSE.io. So, I want to oblige everyone to go over to the Telegram community and make sure to join the Telegram community. And also make sure to follow them on Twitter, of course, and to keep you up to speed with all their latest updates. Have it in mind, guys, that this is not a financial advice. Everyone must ensure to do their own research. Meanwhile, we have our guest here who would be educating us and giving us more info, as well as answering some of the questions that will be coming from my end, some questions from the Twitter space, and also some questions from the live segment. So, welcome to SnapMuse.ai, the Web3 funding platform of the entertainment industry. With SnapMuse, you can fund exciting projects from content creators, musicians, games studio, and AI projects. With your token, you can also claim rewards and perks, some of which we're going to be covering within the course of this AMA. So we would have you introduce yourself to the community and also your experience in the blockchain space.
All right, perfect. GM, Crypto Attacks community. Just allow me to start by clarifying one thing. The project name is SNAPMUSE.io. And yeah, just to make sure that everyone can find the right links to our social medias, to our Telegram, Twitter, just go snapmuse.io and you'll find us pretty much everywhere. Now, friends, this is Gökberk. I am the head of communications at snapmuse.io. I'm a political scientist by training. I'm an international relations specialist as well. I come from a world where people deal with the world's most enduring, long-lasting problems, wars, famines, immigration, all these. And thankfully, somewhere along the way, my curious nature sort of pulled me into crypto, and I've been in this space for 4 years now. I first got into crypto during the early days of the crypto art hype, which was in late 2019, if I'm not mistaken. And I started by representing artists. I did everything from business development to collector relations, simply because communications has always been something I was very passionate about. At the height of things, I think I represented about 5 artists. And that's also about the time I started really building a crypto portfolio. In the beginning, I tested the waters by shyly collecting a couple of NFTs here and there. Then I started getting deeper. I collected various tokens and learned how to build sort of a balanced portfolio, which is still something I'm still learning. Funny story, I missed buying a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT when they were at 0.7 ETH because I was saving to buy a wedding ring for my now wife. Anyhow, over time, I started to become more visible in the space. I attended panels and speaker during different crypto events. Then during a conference, I met an amazing team who told me about an extraordinary project called SNAPMUSE.io. And I thought it had incredible potential. And over time, one thing led to another. I became part of this fire of a project from the very early days. And I've been building this, and we've been building this special platform ever since. Just maybe if you're just hearing about us, just to give you like an idea, we recently completed the launch of our utility token, SMX. And with our token now available, our ecosystem is complete. And I am very fortunate to have a job that allows me to help great people, such as yourself, to discover about SnapMuse.io.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much for that very awesome introduction. It's nice to know the inspiration behind SnapMuse.io. I believe that we are currently present here. For those who are also present in the Binance Live, they are eagerly waiting to have a proper insight into SnapMuse.io. So I think this would be a very good time for you to dish out some very vital information about SnapMuse.io, talking about what SnapMuse.io is actually about and what is solving in the space. How does it work?
All right. Let's take a even let's start even from a bit more earlier, and let's start by talking about how we got there and how we got to build SnapMuseIO and what we're trying to achieve there. The entire team comes from a music background. We have another company which makes royalty-free music for social media creatives. And as you know, or if you don't know, you can't use your Drakes, Taylor Swifts in your music videos because of copyright issues. Platforms don't allow it. Our other company provides music to professional social media creators, all your favorite social media creators, so that they can monetize their videos and make money from social media. Working with these creators, we came to learn the nooks and crannies of the industry. And one really striking problem that we've seen was the dire need for funding. Let me explain. Social media creators don't have access to funding simply because banks don't accept social media star, social media influencer as a job title. And that's true for creators of all sizes. I think one of our breaking points was to see that Mr. Beast, the creator who makes tens of millions from just YouTube watches alone, needed funding for his videos. And we also saw that the existing funding solutions were for creators were not really creator friendly. They either required creators to sell their content or create even more content, which is really not sustainable if you've ever created content. Even keeping up with a regular stream of publishing is very hard if you need to publish more, such as, for instance, the case of Patreon. That's not sustainable. The other solution is even worse because it requires to sell your best content, which is your work, the end result of your hard work. It's almost like taking your baby, and that really doesn't sit well with us. But for instance, this is what Mr. Beast had to do, and we wanted to provide a solution that's more creator friendly. At that time, as a team, of course, we're all engaged in Web3 at various levels, and we've seen the potential of its application within the industry and to address the specific problem. And that's pretty much how we came up with the idea of using Web3 to help solve the funding issue. We built SnapMuseIO as a community funding platform, and we built it on RWA, real world asset tokenization, and engage to earn dynamics. So, and to answer your question and to tell everyone how the platform works, social media creators come to SnapMuseIO with an idea they're looking to fund. We help them create their NFT drops and customize it to their communities because, as you know, not all social media creators are Web3 savvy. So we do help them organize their drops. And once the NFT drops and the fans buy, the project is funded, and fans find themselves in a unique world where they enjoy perks and benefits. So in short, we need SnapMuseIO because there's an important funding problem affecting millions of social media creators, but that's not all. We built our platform. As we built our platform, we've also seen that the funding problem affects the wider entertainment industry. It's not limited to social media alone. Think of all the TV shows, for instance, that you really loved, but that got canceled because the studios wouldn't fund them. Or think of all the games that you played and you hopelessly expected a sequel, but it never dropped because they lacked the funding. Engaged communities can solve the funding problem for projects they're passionate about, and SnapMuseIO is how they do it.
All right. Thank you so much. That was absolutely awesome. I need to confirm if you can hear me clearly, though.
Yes, I can hear you perfectly.
All right. So, from what you just said about the content creators, Very sure that you mentioned that they find it very difficult, to get proper funding, especially from some of these financial institutions we have. Which, so that's where SnapMuse actually comes in. But with all this funding, it makes me wonder how SnapMuse actually manages to sustain itself ever since its creation, and also if you guys have adopted any plan for sustainability for, let's say, the future.
Can you repeat the last part of the question? I do hear you fine, but there's a bit of an echo.
Okay, yeah. Talking
I
about,
heard
yeah,
it. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. So I said, this funding, it sort of makes me wonder how SnapMuse actually plans to sustain itself,
Mm.
or how you guys have actually been sustaining yourselves um, since the development of SnapMuse, and also how many because you did mention, I think you mentioned a content creator who is very popular on social media. But apart from that individual, how many content creators have you guys actually funded ever since the course of your death?
Nice. Okay, perfect. Um, so let's start with how we funded ourselves so far. SnapMuse.io is a startup, so we've got investment, obviously, and that's how, with that initial investment, is how we built the product and how the team sustained itself. We are a very lean team of 15 people, and all the money that we raised was focused on developing the product. Going forward, the income model, the revenue model of SnapMuse.io is through taking percentages over NFT sales, reward distribution. So we do take a small service fee, and that's how we are going to sustain ourselves. And about the drops, of course, I would have loved to drop Mr. Beast. Unfortunately, he funded himself by selling his own content, and that's not our way. So he wasn't funded on SnapMuse.io. However, we dropped during our MVP phase. And if you're not familiar with the startup jargon, the MVP phase is sort of the initial phase where you try your product's viability. We dropped 2 social media stars, and with a huge emphasis on stars. Um, 2 creators from Colombia that are widely known in Latin America. Each of these social media stars had 14 million plus fans across their platforms. So yeah, we've sold the funding. We funded some of the projects from these 2 creators. Let me give you some more detail. The first one was Mariana Avila. She was a teen. She grew up a social media star. She was part of a group of other creators called Yolo Aventuras, and eventually, as they all grew older, they sort of grew apart, and she wanted to start her solo career. And she came to SnapMuse.io to fund her first steps as a solo creator. She also had a new product that she was looking to drop, a perfume, and she needed funding for that as well. So we helped her create an NFT drop, and get the funding for that. Her fans, of course, got to finally, and for the first time, see her as a solo creator on SnapMuse.io, got to engage with her for 3 months. So that was exceptional. Our second drop was Sofia Castro. Sofia Castro is a singer, a TikToker, but she does these videos where she sings. However, she had never organized a concert before. And she came to SnapMuse.io with the idea of funding her very first concert through her community. And she wanted her community to attend, her supportive fans to attend her concert, and she wanted them to be the only ones to attend it, right? So she did her NFT drop. Her NFTs were actually tickets for her concert as well. So fans who attended the concert. Fans who weren't able to travel to Bogota used their NFTs as access tokens to token gated live stream of her concert. So we organized that as well. And that was an exceptional event. So two very big drops that we've done. We have more creators that we're getting ready to announce soon. I won't reveal too much, but I think we'll be able to announce the first one within this week or the next. That's what we're aiming for.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was quite brilliant. So, guys, please make sure to join the Telegram and also follow them on X Space. So, I believe that SnapMuse is currently engaging in a lot of marketing, and also leveraging on blockchain. So what's leveraging on blockchain and also the power of the community? How do you actually aim to present bring some experience, the Web3 experience to those who are seeking to invest with SnapMuse? Opportunities like let's say rewards or perhaps NFT down the pipeline. Do you have any opportunities for those who are seeking, you know,
Oh, yeah, please finish. Please go ahead.
yeah, those who maybe reward opportunities down the pipeline or maybe any campaigns?
All right, perfect. So this is a perfect opportunity to let everyone know about a couple of campaigns that we have going on right now. The first one is we do have a celebratory raffle going on. We're celebrating the launch of our native utility token SMX, and it's very easy to participate. All you have to do is stake 50 SMX on our website, and there's an awesome prize pool of 2,000 USDT. And I invite everyone to visit our website to get more acquainted about the details of this raffle. So this would be the first one. Second, and you mentioned marketing as well. We are currently in the process of growing our native marketing solution muscles, and the main way we're doing this is through two things. First, we have a Galaxy Quest, a Galaxy Space where we do regular quests, and it's very easy to participate. It's open to everyone. Tasks are as simple as follow us on Twitter, follow us on Telegram, and by doing these, you will earn rewards. And as you earn rewards, you go higher and higher on the leaderboard. And at the end of the month, if you have a good ranking, then you will get some very good rewards, ranging from USDT, SMX, some perks. So this is open to everyone. And again, I invite everyone to join because it's very easy and it's very fun and it's very active. So you should check pretty much every day to really stand out from the others in the leaderboard. Finally, third thing I want to mention, we have recently launched and opened the application process of our ambassador program. Through the ambassador program, we're looking to develop and expand our reach within various communities, various regions and languages. If you have previous experience, if you manage a community, if you grew a community before, please do go on our website, apply. There's a simple Google form. All you have to do is hold 100 SMX in your wallet to qualify, and that's because we want to sort of do this with people committed to our community, right? And that's why the 100 SMX requirement. And other than that, it's a simple application form. So far, we received quite a lot of applications, and it makes me very happy personally. But if among this audience, there are people who want to apply, we're more than happy to receive because the applications are still open.
Thank you so much. Awesome, awesome. So I was about to ask about the steps to become an ambassador in SnapMuse.io. So I'm very glad that you actually dished out that good piece of information. So I think now would be a good time to because just looking at the live segment right now, I'm very sure that the members are interested to have a very proper understanding about about your tokenomics and also some of your token utilities.
All right, so you want to learn more about the master program or the token utilities, just to be clear? All right, I couldn't hear you if you answered, but since I sort of mentioned the ambassador program, and I'll happy to come back to it if there are more questions, but let me talk about token utilities, right? As I mentioned, we already did
Yeah,
two
hello.
drops.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah, so I was talking about, I said I want you actually did justice to that question. So we would love to know about your tokens and also your token utilities.
Okay, perfect. So as you know, we dropped two social media stars, each 40 million plus fans. And again, you know by now that rewarding the fans is at the heart of what we do. SMX so far was the missing keystone of our ecosystem. SNAPMUSE is where people who spend time on social media are finally getting rewarded for the time and attention they give to their favorite creators. So far during the drops, we've distributed our rewards. We've rewarded fans in USDT. This was because SMX wasn't available yet. However, the main design of our product is based on rewarding fans through discounted SMX. So that's sort of the key to what we do. Let's say you were active in a given community. You contributed to the success of a project you're part of and won, say, 50 USDT in rewards. The way you'll claim your rewards on SnapMuse.io is through a deep discount on SMX. So when you click on claim reward on our platform, the platform will automatically convert your reward into SMX based on the token's current market value and gives you that at a very deep discount. So that's how it works, and that's why SMX is so central to our platform. Now we're also developing models where users will be able to buy more perks and benefits using SMX from creators or projects that are willing to offer such packages. But also we are developing a voting mechanism. Let's think about this through an example. Say your favorite creator made a drop on SnapMuse.io and you bought the NFT. Now they're able to ask you whether, where should I go for my next video, Bogota or Paris? And you as a fan, you'll be able to vote using SMX. So you'll finally be able to really shape the direction the channel is going, your favorite, and what your favorite creator is doing. It's all about bringing fans and creators and creative projects closer. In the works, we also have a new product feature where we will allow brands to open content challenges for social media users. And here, social media users are not these big stars, it's you, it's me. And the brands will be able to reward us in SMX in proportion to the views we generate. Let's say Nike is dropping a new shoe and they say, create a content using our new Air Force One model, and we will pay you in SMX if you get more than 1,000 views. That's the sort of system we're building right now. And this is big because it will open the usage of SMX to billions of social media users. So all this, of course, is on the reward side. In terms of holder benefits, some major drops will only be accessible to SMX holders holding a given amount of SMX. More than that, and I don't want to take everyone's time too much, but I think the appeal of SMX is also that it enables holders to be part of the RWA and SocialFi ecosystems in Web3.
Yeah. So thank you so much. That's absolutely brilliant. But I want to confirm, is my voice breaking?
Every now and then, but right now I can hear you fine.
Okay, let me see if I can make a few adjustments.
Oh, I lost
Just
you right
load
now,
my.
friends. Oh, here you go again.
All right. So how about now? Can you hear me?
This is fine.
All right. Awesome. So thank you so much for doing justice to all the questions from my end. We found a lot of information on your website, talking about your roadmap, what you guys are currently working on right now. I can see on your website presenters
You're
to
sort of
get them.
breaking up again.
Okay, I just broke up again.
Yes, now you're back. Sorry, these technical issues, they happen and they
Yeah,
happen at every call pretty much. It's okay.
yeah. So, quickly now, do you have any conclusion, maybe anything to say? Because we're about to go into the X space, the questions from Twitter, and then
Hmm.
we'll be picking some questions from the live segment. But before we go there, can you give us a summary of your roadmap and
Hmm.
that we haven't already covered within the start of the AMA, at the end of the introductory segment?
Of course. Um, like I mentioned, we're at the stage where we did our MVP phase. We've subsequently launched our native utility token to complete our ecosystem, which was crucial for our product to be complete and ready for the market. Right now, our ecosystem is full and available. Going forward, we'll do a couple of things. First, we will speed up and grow our creator drops. This is one thing. Second, right now, we are going beyond the social media ecosystem where we had started. Right now, we're addressing the entire entertainment industry. And doing that requires addressing different verticals. Our team was approached. I haven't mentioned this, but we have quite an established team of professionals and people in our network hearing of what we're doing and what we've achieved so far approached us with their funding needs. Among those, we have a gaming company that's trying to build new features with and in collaboration with their communities. So gaming is another vertical we are currently working on addressing right now. Music, of course, since we come from a music background, expect some musicians, musical artists dropping very soon. We intend further down the line on expanding on different verticals. Right now, in our we set our eyes on the sports vertical. We are looking and working on developing a feature that would allow us to solve problems in the sports vertical and onboard these dedicated sports fans, these football fans, basketball fans to SNAPMUSE.io. It's all about casting a wider net to be able to onboard more users and more adoption for SMX, obviously. Aside from our product features, also there's the Act to Earn that I mentioned a couple of times, so I won't get deeper into this. Aside from those, we are also looking to expand in regions and in languages. I am confident that our ambassadors program is a good step towards that. Our product team is also currently working on opening our website to users across the world through their native languages. So we are translating, all our content. So that's also ongoing regional expansion. The I think final thing I want to mention here is we want to go deeper in terms of roots as well, right? We want to be better connected with our community, and we want our community, the SNAPMUSE.io community, to be rewarded for the time and attention they give to us as well. That's the whole motto of SNAPMUSE.io. And that's why we launched the community quests on Galaxy. Please, everyone, do join because it's really easy to get rewarded there. And with that, we intend to be we intend to have stronger roots in Web3 world as well. So, expansion in all directions, basically. In a few words, that's a good summary.
Yeah, so I love the fact that you guys, down the pipeline, you guys are sort of, working on a lot of innovations and also trying to expand. That speaks of vision and growth. And our presenter just touched, I think, while making while sharing the screen, I saw the vision. So there was no need to go over to the website. I see that you guys have a lot of plans, in the pipeline. So guys, please make sure to check the website and just go through the website and get your inquiries ready in case you have more questions because we're going to be taking about 5 questions from here, but I think it will not end here. If you have more questions, you can send your questions to the Telegram. So quickly, we will be going to the Twitter segment now, where we will touch on 5 questions. Are you ready?
All right. Yes, very much. Let's go.
Okay. So the first question here is from Rahul. He's saying issuing token is currently a fairly straightforward procedure. However, the most difficult is to build a system and its ecosystem. So how will the demand for tokens grow and how will your token be used in the ecosystem?
Okay. This is a type of question that I like to qualify as a sustainability question, right? Let me answer this by sharing what we've done so far, because we sort of covered this question. During our MVP phase, we dropped 2 social media stars, each more than 40 million followers. In 2 drops alone, we managed to onboard 15,000 people to Web3. Let me reiterate that because I think it's important. In just 2 drops, almost 15,000 Web2 users became Web3 users using SNAPMUSE IO's smooth onboarding infrastructure. Why? Because they wanted to be part of their favorite creators' drops. And until now, everyone had to buy NFTs and get rewards through USDT because SMX wasn't available. Now, NFT sales and reward distributions will be made in SMX, which is a major driver of holder numbers. So how will the demand, like they mentioned in the question, how will the demand for tokens grow? First and proven answer is through new creator and project drops. We have quite a few names in the pipeline, like I mentioned, with one that may be announced as soon as this week or next. But we've seen that with each new drop, we're able to talk to millions and onboard thousands of people to Web3 and enable them to become SMX holders. Second answer is, I think, through our new features, the Act to Earn feature that we're working on, the new verticals that we're trying to address, that we're working towards addressing. We do have a feature that's coming down or a bit further down the roadmap, but that's going to address the sports vertical. I think that's very important because the commitment of fans is what we're looking for, and nowhere else fans are as committed than they are in social media and in sports, and more specifically in football. So we are trying to create a feature, again, where fans will be able to support their teams in various ways. I don't want to give too much away. In various ways, using SNAPMUSE.io, and onboard these masses, and sort of use that energy to grow the SMX ecosystem. And I think the third and final answer would be within the Web3 ecosystem. RWA, the real world asset tokenization, and SocialFi are set to be the center of attention in the next bull run. And we do expect to get lots of attention from native Web3 users looking to be part of the RWA and SocialFi projects. I hope that answers it.
Yeah, that answers the question quite brilliantly, of course. Um, Moving on now to the next question from the X space from
Hmm.
Luna. I think she's asking what type of income opportunities provided by SnapMuse.io, and how can we easily make money with SnapMuse.io? Are there any simple ways to earn, like staking, farming? Staking and farming.
Hmm.
I think I saw an information on your website about staking. You can stake and get about two thousand
Yes.
dollars. Am I mistaken?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do justice to
So,
Luna's question.
okay, let's answer Luna's question. So first of all, SnapMuse.io is where community wins. So yes, of course, there are ways for our community. If you join our community, Luna, yes, you will be able to win in simple ways. Our product, the SnapMuse.io product, was designed so that social media users can easily become part of the soaring social media economy. On SnapMuse.io, when you buy a creator NFT, for instance, and if you participate in the community activities from the creator that you bought the NFTs from, you help the creator become more successful. We want you to be rewarded for that. So being an active community member pays off. You get rewarded in SMX. So keep an eye out if your favorite creators drop an NFT on snapmuse.io, join their community, and if you engage with them, of course you will be rewarded. So that's first and foremost the the best way to become for the community to be rewarded to earn on snapmuse.io. I did also mention SnapMuse.io's own community activities. So we have that's the one you mentioned as well. We have a raffle going on. If you go on SnapMuse.io, stake 50 SMX, you become part of the raffle. You can stake more to have if you want more chances. The prize pool currently is 2,000 USDT. You can visit our website. You'll see like a banner on the bottom part. Just click there. You'll get all the information. It's very easy to do. So yes, there's that. But there's also the monthly quest that we organize on Galaxy. Again, do join that. It's super easy to do. You follow, retweet, that sort of very easy tasks. Even participating in the raffle is one of the tasks. And with each quest, each task you complete, you get points, and these points help you climb the leaderboard. And at the end of the month, if you're high enough, then you will get some serious rewards as well, some big rewards. And if you're looking to give more of your time to us, which we're always happy to have, we do have an ambassador program that's currently accepting applications. This is aimed to grow our global reach. So if you're good at making memes, for instance, if you're good at translating stuff, if you have experience managing and growing a community, we would love to hear from you. So just go on our website. There's a very simple form. If you go under Learn, you'll see our ambassador program. It's just a Google form to be completed, and we expect you to hold 100 SMX in your wallet to sort of show us that you're committed to our project. That's a symbolic amount, and you simply apply, and that's also a way for you to get access to regular monthly rewards. If you're an ambassador, obviously you are closer to the project. We look out for you. And you get access to career opportunities at snapmuse.io, which are always very excited. It's a vibrant project in Web3. So you really get to be part of where the action happens. Um, I think that covers it.
Yeah, that actually covers that question. Thank you so much. Um, So, guys, please make sure to start sending your questions now because we're about to go to the live segment. Of course, we still have more questions to touch on the Twitter segment, but please do send your questions now so I can take note of the questions and record them. All right. Moving on now to the next question from the X space. From Devin, he said there are two things that interest me and intrigue me about a project. The first is team expansion, and the second is marketing strategy and adoption plan. So, can you give us more details on these two aspects, and in which work area do you actually plan to expand?
What's the name of the person who asked this question?
Devin.
Devin, you're breaking my heart. It's only two things that are interesting to you about SNAPMUSE. Uh, now, but these are two good points. Um, so let's start with the team expansion. I mentioned that we are a team of 15. We want to keep the team lean, so we don't want to expand the team too much because we want to focus our resources in developing the platform. Developing more and more features requires obviously resources. So, instead of growing the team, we want to keep that more focused on growing the potential and keeping a long runway for SnapMuse.io. So this is the easy question. About the second part of the question about marketing strategy, adoption plan. I did mention this, but maybe it's a good time to emphasize it. We built a seamless onboarding process so that Web2 users can easily become Web3 users and SMX holders on SnapMuse.io. Remember, I mentioned that we started with social media creators. One of the main problems we faced there is that social media creators, for the most part, do not have an audience that knows how to use Web3. So we had to come up with a way that would enable these fans to become part of what that creator is funding and what that creator is organizing, without getting too much into the details of blockchains, wallets, MetaMask, gas fees. This was very challenging, but we did manage to build something so seamless that let me give you a number. Initially, when we're looking at this problem, it required 16 steps for a fan to become part of a creator's world that they create on SnapMuse.io. Eventually, after days and days of working on these problems, we managed to narrow down this to 3 steps. Basically, you log in with your email. We automatically give you a wallet. You buy using your credit card. It is very, very simple. That is our main muscle in terms of growth. Going forward, we will flex this muscle through new creator and project drops. Of course, there's also the new features I mentioned, the actor, the new verticals that we're going to address. Again, sports is something that we cannot avoid, and we want to tackle this head on. We are currently in talks with, I should be very careful in not revealing too much, but we are in talks in interested parties, let me say, in the sports industry. Some athletes, some other industry players, to see how we can solve their funding needs using SnapMuse.io, which there are some very interesting conversations going there. I will not reveal too much, but in short, new drops, new features, and in terms of marketing, we're looking to grow our native marketing solutions through community programs that I mentioned over and over again. But again, I invite all of you to join our Galaxy space, take a look at our quests. We're giving big rewards for our engaged community members, so do join. I cannot stress this enough.
Thank you. So, guys, please, you're welcome to join. Plenty of opportunities and plenty of plans down the pipeline. So I will be asking the last question from the X space now from Zico. He is asking, how does SnapMuse.io plan to revolutionize the creator ecosystem in the Web3 space? And what
Mhm.
specific feature of, the SMX token, that's talking about the token, will be contributed to this goal?
Okay. Okay. Um, as a product, we offer something that hasn't been done before in Web3, and hence the revolutionary part of SnapMuse.io. There are projects in Web3 as well as in Web2, obviously, um, trying to address the funding issues that we're addressing. For example, and let me focus on Web3 specifically because that was the question. You have the likes of Royal and Opalus, which are, if you're familiar with them, these are platforms limited to solving or aiming to solve funding issues in music, but they do take a percentage of the artist's revenue indefinitely, which is not okay for us. And they also lack the notion of community, which is what we are really leaning on. You also have projects like XCAD. It's an interesting project, but that's definitely not a real world asset tokenization project, and it's definitely not about community. It will push XCAD users, say from Spain, to watch an Indian language channel. So I think it makes it pretty clear that these people are not watching to get because they are a community. They're watching to get the rewards, and that's really not adding to the creative success. We have a unique product that's rewarding the community, and it's the most creator friendly funding solution out there. Maybe I think I should definitely mention that the NFTs on SnapMuse.io are time limited as well. That's also one of our strong suits, because we are not giving and we are not forcing creators to give a promise of endless perks and rewards to their fans. We want the creators to know what they're getting into, to be able to deliver their perk and benefit promises to their fans. And we want the fans to know what they're getting into from the very beginning. So they will know that they will get these benefits for a month, for 2 months, that, depending on the creator. But we want both parties to know what they are getting, right? So that's very important to us. And all this ecosystem is sustained and is built on the rewarding infrastructure that 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 is built on SMX, and that's how SMX, through the rewarding mechanism, is contributing to this goal. Only because there's SMX that we're able to reward fans and communities, and only because we're able to reward fans and communities, that we're able to fund creators' projects.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think we have done justice to all the questions from the XP. So I want to say a very big thank you to you for answering all the questions from those who are currently active on Twitter. For some of you whose questions I've picked, and I confirmed if you are already following SnapMuse.io. So congratulations, and also if you have any more inquiries, please send your questions to SnapMuse.io's Telegram community. So we would quickly go over to the questions, from the live segment,
Okay.
if you are ready.
Before we do that, let's
Yes.
give the audience a bit more time to write their questions on the live chat, and let me share with everyone that all our
Yeah.
social media channels are available on our website. So if you go there, you'll see our Twitter, our Telegram. So the links are simple. I don't want you to follow any fake accounts. So you can go on our website, snapmuse.io, find all our socials there. And if you're looking to participate in our raffle, if you're looking to become part of the SnapMuse.io ecosystem, SMX is available on Gate.io and MEXC and PancakeSwap right now. So these are things I wanted to mention. Let's maybe do the live round.
Yeah, of course, valid points, valid points. So guys, please make sure to check all their socials, which is currently available on the website. So the first question from the live segment, yeah, I think it's a very simple question. It's asking if you have any plans for the upcoming year.
The rest of 2024, that is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes, I think so. The roadmap of, if you want to get more details into our roadmap, I invite everyone to take a look at our light paper on our website. But let me mention a few highlights and a few critical events and critical checkpoints that we are aiming to achieve. Now, first of all, we are looking to drop more names. So that will be a constant thing. There will constantly be drops on SnapMuse.io. This year, this is one of our main goals. Second is the launch of new features. I think we will start with the Act to Earn product that will bring together brands and all social media users, not just big influencers. So anyone like me, you, and everyone in the audience will be able to do quests and earn rewards for the content they create. This we hope to release within, by the end of this year. The sports vertical, depending on how things pan out, would either be by the end of the year or early next year. And one of our main additions that we're looking to do, again, is sort of open some more space on our platform for games. So hopefully this will be this year. The conversations continue. So do follow our social media channels because we constantly update our community there as to what's going on. And the latest drops are first made either on Telegram or Twitter.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for that for giving answer to that question. So the next question would be, why should I join Snap News as a creator or collector?
Mm-hmm. All right. As a creator, you should join SnapMuse.io. If you are looking to fund a project, say you want to create a content where you climb Mount Everest. You do not have the funds. The banks won't give you, a credit, a loan for that project. But on SnapMuse.io, your community will back you to make your dream possible. As a fan, why you should join SnapMuse.io? There are a couple of ongoing drops, and if your favorite creators are part of them, or if you're looking to become a part of an engaged community and win rewards just by becoming engaged, then SnapMuse.io is where you should be. This is the first place that fans become a part of the social media and entertainment economy. Until now, until SnapMuse.io, you were just watching social media, scrolling Instagram, and you were getting nothing in return while all these big influencers were making millions. Here on SnapMuse.io, this changes. Here you can buy an NFT, become part of a creator community, and if you're engaged, that engagement that you normally give away for free finally gets something back to you. And that's why, as a fan, you should be a part of SnapMuse.io.
Great stuff, great stuff. I think you actually touched on this. I think when you were making the introduction to this project, SNAPMUSE.io. But I think it's nice that this user actually came up with this question just to shed more light on
Yeah,
why you
certainly.
should join as a
For
creator.
sure.
So yeah, so the third question said, does this project already have open airdrop? Think what it means by
Uh,
open airdrop, maybe an active airdrop, or maybe it's still down the pipeline.
so we do not have an airdrop available right now. What we do have available is an awesome raffle. So please, if you're looking to get something back for your time, attention, do participate in the raffle. It's very simple. There are no airdrops, but at SNAPMUSE.io, there's always something to earn, to win for the community.
Okay, so just trying to go through the questions now. Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, these are good questions. You guys are listed on so many exchange I can see on the website. But
We
do
have,
you have any
okay, yeah.
plans to do you have any plans to list maybe on Binance?
So we are currently listed on Gate.io and Mexi, and in terms of DEX, we are on PancakeSwap. From here on, we are aiming to get listed on more tier one exchanges, and of course, Binance is everyone's goal. It is for us as well, and hopefully down the line, as the project grows, we will be there. Yes.
Okay, so I'm checking the live segment for very good questions here. I think that will be the last we will be handling for now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I think he's talking about the staking program. This one is asking if you can, do you have any staking program currently active on your website?
Um, I think we sort of covered this, but yes, the staking program is currently
Yeah, we covered.
for the raffle. Yeah, and so it's a short stake, right? It's only 2 months, so that's the staking we have available right now. Please go check it. It's good. It's easy to participate. Get your SMX on Gate.io, Mexi, wherever, and then if you want to stake, you can stake on SNAPMUSE.io, and become part of the raffle.
Okay, thank you so much. It's been awesome. Just going through the questions, I can see that we have already touched on some of those questions, which means that you actually did a very good job at actually presenting SnapViews.io to
Sorry, you're
our
interrupting. Can
community.
you repeat the last part? I did a what job?
Yeah, like you did a very good job.
Yeah.
You did a
You
very
can
good job,
repeat that
presenting
whenever.
Snap News because I can see. So I think this would be a good time to actually wrap up the session and draw the curtains. Um, thank you so much, to the SnapNews.io team for taking time out of their busy schedule to share some of the vital information about the project. And also a very big thank you to Crypto Attack for making the floor possible and creating this space for, the members to get to have a proper understanding of what SnapNews.io is all about. So do you have any closing words for us before we wrap up the session?
I want to thank you and the entire audience, as well as Crypto Attacks DAO, to giving us the platform, to sharing your time with us, listening to us, learning about SnapMuse.io. I invite everyone to become part of the SnapMuse.io world ecosystem, first by joining our social medias. We're SnapMuse.io on Twitter. We are on Telegram. If you want to ask more questions, go on SnapMuse.io. Find all our socials, join them, ask your questions. We're always there. We always have an eye on our social channels. We always listen to our community. If you want to become more engaged in our ecosystem, we are listed on Gate.io, Mexi, PancakeSwap. It's very easy to get SMX if you're looking to do that. You can join our raffle. You can join our community, and I insist, and I really can't emphasize this enough. Join our Galaxy space. The quests are very simple. the community has a lot to gain and earn there. So do that. And I guess thank you is what's left to say for hosting us. It was a pleasure to be here.
All right, thank you so much. And I really hope to host you guys again, maybe in the coming future. So, a very big thank you to your team. And I wish you guys the very best. So, guys, make sure to join the Telegram and check out all their socials and be quite active, in the Telegram community. So, thank you guys so much. Have a good day.
Have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye.